My twins can barely keep up in preschool while my sister's kids are in the gifted program, and I just found out why. Melissa had always been competitive, but it got worse after she had kids. Her son Kylo was reading before kindergarten. Her daughter Mara was doing math problems at 4. Every family gathering became a performance of their achievements. My mom constantly posted my brilliant grandchildren. When I got pregnant with twins, Melissa's first reaction was, wow, that's a lot of work, not congratulations. Then she became incredibly involved. As a labor and delivery nurse, she checked in daily with advice for everything. Around my second trimester, the pain started constant headaches, back spasms that made me cry. Melissa came over with a care package, heating pads, pregnancy pillows, lotions, supplements. You can't let pain get out of control, she said. Stress affects the baby's development. She pulled out medication bottles. This is what I give my patients. Completely safe. Take it daily to stay ahead of the pain. I was in so much pain I would have taken anything. I trusted her. She was family and a nurse. For 7 months, I took it like she said. The twins seemed perfect at first. Healthy births, no complications. At their 18-month checkup, the pediatrician asked if they were saying any words. Not really, just babbling. Most children have at least a few words by now. I wasn't worried. Kids develop at their own pace. Then I went to Melissa's for Kylo's 6th birthday party. Her kids were performing. Mara played piano. Kylo read a chapter from a book he'd written. My mom filmed everything, crying with pride. My twins sat on the floor spinning toy car wheels, not talking, not playing with other kids, just spinning. One aunt asked, are they okay? They seemed distant. I made excuses, but I knew something was wrong. The next few months were a nightmare. Speech therapy, behavioral assessments, neurological testing. Mara started kindergarten in the gifted program. Melissa posted photos every day. Meanwhile, I was hearing words like significant delays and spectrum disorder. The doctor said it was likely multiple factors. Did you take any medications while pregnant? Pain medication. My sister's a nurse and recommended it. Tylenol? Yes, every day for 7 months. She pulled up something on her computer. There's emerging research linking acetaminophen use during pregnancy to neurodevelopmental disorders. Not definitive, but significant correlation. Daily use for that long puts you in the higher risk category. I felt sick. I drove to Melissa's house. She was outside with her kids. Did you know about the Tylenol research? The studies linking it to autism and ADHD? She waved her hand. Those studies are all over the place. Every hospital still recommends it. You can't believe everything you read. But I took it every day because you told me to. Plenty of women do the same with perfectly healthy kids. You're looking for someone to blame. I watched her kids run around, bright and advanced, then thought about mine, struggling to speak, to connect. Maybe I was looking for someone to blame, but the doubt wouldn't go away. 3 months later, Melissa asked if I could babysit. I almost said no, but my twins were with my mom. I agreed. The kids were watching a movie when Kylo asked for a band-aid. He'd scraped his knee. Where does your mom keep them? In her office, the cabinet. I went to her office and opened the cabinet. A folder labeled Pregnancy Research between Tax Documents 2025 and Insurance. Why would Melissa have pregnancy research? Her youngest was 6. The first page was a medical journal study. Prenatal acetaminophen exposure and risk of ADHD and autism spectrum disorder. Dated right after I'd announced my pregnancy. I flipped through. More Tylenol studies, all printed around the same time. Sections underlined in red. Margin notes. Daily use increases likelihood. Not conclusive, but significant correlation. She'd researched this when I told her about the twins. I kept digging. I found an unlocked tablet with text messages between Melissa and Wendy. She's having twins. Everyone's going to obsess over them for the next 18 years. Your kids are brilliant though, but twins? My mom's already talking about 4 grandkids now. Like mine aren't enough. Another message 2 months later. How's your sister? Complaining about pain. I gave her something to help. That's nice of you. If there's even a chance it affects their development, that's a chance I'm willing to take. The studies aren't conclusive anyway. My hands shook. The front door opened. I'm back. Event got canceled. Melissa walked in, saw me holding the folder. Her face went white. What are you doing in my files? I held up the tablet. You knew. You knew the whole time. You went through my files? You researched Tylenol risks and gave it to me anyway. Those studies aren't conclusive. Doctors still prescribe it. You have texts saying you were willing to take the chance if it affected them. She reached for the tablet. I pulled away. You don't understand, she said, crying. Everyone's always loved you more. I finally had something I was good at. My kids were special, and you were going to take that away. So you sabotaged mine? I gave you FDA-approved medication millions of women take. After researching the risks, you wanted them to have problems. Maybe I did, she screamed. Maybe I wanted my kids to stay special. Is that so wrong? You gave my children autism because you were jealous. You can't prove that. The doctor said it could be genetics, environmental, anything. You have no proof. She was right. I had her research, her texts, but I couldn't prove the Tylenol caused it. You hoped it would hurt them, I said. And you can't prove it did, she whispered. The doctors say we'll never know for sure if the Tylenol caused it or if the kids will end up with permanent damage. Now I don't know what to do.